don't know what I'm talking about, it doesn't matter. Because odds are none of you will ever make this dress. But if you do, tag me and I'll post it on my Instagram story. Make it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Which means if you do it, I have to do it too. But you know what? I already did it, so.
Micarah, I accept the challenge. Okay, Micarah, I've watched this video maybe 10 times in the past hour just trying to write down notes and figure out a game plan so that I can actually do this. So the first thing I'm gonna need to recreate your recreation of Ariana Grande's wedding dress is white satin fabric. Okay, so we're already deviating from the plan. When I went to Joann Fabrics, all of the white satin fabric, it was crazy expensive, probably because it's for, you know, a wedding dress, so that makes sense, but I didn't really want to spend that much money, especially since I had no idea if I was actually going to be able to do this. So I just ended up buying black satin fabric because spooky season is right around the corner and I'm not going to get married anytime soon, but I can dress up as Morticia Addams. So a black dress seemed a lot more practical. A zipper half as long as Ariana Grande's ponytail. I did the math, it's 16 inches. I need bathing suit pads, zip ties to like put in for the corset to make it stand up straight. Okay, deviation number 2. I forgot to pick up zip ties when I was at the store, and by the time I started making the dress, it was already too late, and I didn't want to go back to the store, so I just didn't use zip ties. You 100% need zip ties for this. It looks really weird and floppy without it, but I was committed, so yeah. A bed sheet for the patterns, and then hook and eye closures. Welcome to my bathroom. I don't have a mannequin like Micarah does, so I don't really know how to do the draping. So I'm just gonna do it on myself. I'm just gonna draw it on. Yeah, okay.
Once again, I have drastically overestimated my abilities and underestimated the difficulty of this dress.
Oh no! What am I doing? Okay, we can salvage this. This is just the mock-up. Micarah, I need help. I really thought this would work. All right, guys, here's my mock-up. Not sure what I'm gonna be able to do with this. I don't even know what was going on. I'll figure something else out. Okay, we're back. I ended up just tracing a bra strap that I already have, and it kind of came out better. This is like the band. I definitely see why Micarah needed to add in the zip tie boning, because every time I try it on, it just kind of flops down. But hopefully that'll get fixed by future Ashley. So that'll be a problem for me in the future. Okay, here is my draft for the top. I have 2 little shark fin pieces, and then I have these triangles, and then here's the like band. The one thing I'm very concerned about is I'm not sure how much seam allowance you're supposed to leave. So I'm not sure what to do with that. I finished sewing the band and it came out a lot smaller than anticipated, and that's on seam allowance, so it looks kind of okay. I think the fact that it's black fabric is also gonna help me hide a lot more of my mistakes. If it was white fabric, it would look a lot worse. So the next step that she does is she irons it, but I don't have a clothes iron, but I do have a flat iron. So I'm just gonna flat iron it and hope for the best, and hopefully the seams will be less awkward. I'm just treating the fabric like it were my hair. I'm just gonna crank it to the highest possible temperature and go over it like 20 more times than necessary to cause the maximum amount of damage. And then hopefully it'll turn out okay. Okay, yeah, the ironing definitely helped. You can definitely see the like outline that I did. It doesn't just look like a long tube sock now. So I'm gonna move on to making the like cup pieces of the dress, which would be fun because I need to cut out like 8 different pieces of the same little pattern because Micarah had like so many pieces. So yeah, I'm probably gonna spend the rest of the day just cutting fabric.
Okay, Micarah, I did it. I did all the pieces. I don't know why there's so many pieces, and they all kind of look like shark fins. So to recap, I have 8 shark fins. I'm gonna put them together. So there's 2 of each and it's double lining, and then I'm gonna put the pads in between the pairs of shark fins and then attach it to my tube sock. I've finished the top, and let me just say, Micarah Tewers, you have completely undersold the difficulty of these 8 triangles and how attaching them is so difficult. Like, and just getting them to lay flat, it was the hardest thing I think I've ever thought, or maybe I just underestimated the difficulty of this top, but yeah, this was hard. Okay, I just finished putting in the little hook and eye clips to hold the band in place. And the last thing I need to do is figure out how to put the lip thing on her back where it drapes down. But it's looking pretty good. I did leave way too much seam allowance for this band, and I should have left more seam allowance elsewhere. But this is the one place where I said, I'm gonna leave so much extra space, and I had to take it in 6 times for it to fit. So I really wish I did that elsewhere on the dress. Okay, I finished the dress. I just have to iron it so that all the seams lay flat. It only took me a couple of days, really only 2 days. Probably should have taken more if I started over when I realized that I didn't have enough seam allowance, but here we are. So I'm gonna try and make myself look like Ariana Grande, and then I'll show you the dress. I feel like since Ariana Grande only showed the back of her dress, I should only be judged by how the back of the dress looks. And I'm pretty proud of that. The front of the dress, I was so close, but the back of the dress, which is what we're judging it on, looks great. Okay, Micarah, I made the dress. Even though it's in black, I still made it. And so if you like it, I hope I made you proud. And if you don't, just go ahead and roast me. I'm fine with it.